Ag Network.
Hi everybody, it's time for your Farm and Ranch News. Well, with a new year upon us, without question a lot of pulse crop growers from across our region will be making their way to Minot, North Dakota towards the end of the month for the Northern Pulse Growers Association's 2020 annual convention. And joining us from the association is Brian Guillen, and it's always an exciting time for pulse crop growers and agribusiness professionals to make their way to Minot for this annual meeting, and this year's going to be no exception.
Oh, exactly. They're always looking forward to learning more about what's going on in the pulse industry, different issues like this year. At our meeting January 27th and 28th, we'll be talking about the breeding program that we have going on, also disease issues, some insect problems, and just some crop rotation issues.
You know, despite some of the trade challenges we faced in 2019 with getting these pulse crops that we raise out here in this region to some of those important international markets, there are still plenty of other opportunities out there for growers.
Oh, exactly. Over the years, we've been averaging around 1,000 new products with this different type of pea protein and that. So there's great opportunity in the industry. Even like you said, the prices are down a little bit, but we're always looking for keeping our heads above water and looking for higher ground, and we're plugging away at it.
You know, what are some of the highlights at this year's convention towards the end of the month there in Minot?
Well, like I said, our breeding stock program at NDSU, we covered some of that in Montana Pulse Day earlier, but this will be on the NDSU side. Some of the new varieties they're working on and going forward on that, and some of the weed issues. And we're always looking at how can we do a little better job controlling weeds and pulses and the different types of treatments.
You bet. Well, stay with us, friends. We're going to talk some more with the Northern Pulse Growers Association's Brian Guillen and some of those other opportunities out there that lie ahead for pulse crop growers across our region. We'll do that right after these messages.
Roots, they anchor CHS to Montana. CHS is your partner for feed, for fuel, for agronomy, for grain. CHS is the largest agricultural cooperative in the world. CHS leads because our owners know this land and know how to make the most of this modern farming world. CHS is your cooperative. CHS, creating connections to empower agriculture.
Hey Mom, what's for dinner?
Why don't you check with Chuck while I put away the groceries?
Hey Chuck, can we have to make hamburger?
So what did you and Chuck decide on?
Cheeseburgers.
Chuck is your online guide to all things beef. Chuck can help with recipes, cuts, nutrition, cooking tips, and more. Projects like Chuck are funded with your beef checkoff dollars that only remain in Montana if producers sign the annual consent form.
This message brought to you with consented beef checkoff dollars.
Continuing our conversation today with Brian Guillen with the Northern Pulse Growers Association. We first talked about their annual convention coming up later this month, the 27th and 28th in Minot. Before we talk about opportunities, let's talk about some of those trade challenges we've faced this past year or so with important markets like India and China. Certainly would love to get past these trade wars and get these things back on track.
Exactly, and I think we're moving forward on that. We're seeing with the China, hopefully there's some of these trade agreements go through, and also with India, we're seeing a little bit of a movement. I don't know how much we're going to see in the next few months, but I think that's eventually going to come.
What is helping, though, in the meantime is this explosion and this interest and this growing demand for alternative protein-type products out there. It has given the livestock industry a little heartburn, as we've reported on several of these programs, but for pulse crop growers, this truly is an exciting opportunity.
Oh, it is, definitely, because in years past, there wasn't that many opportunities for pea protein, or pulse protein coming in here, but there's about 1,000 each. We've been averaging 1,000 new products every year. More on the flower side, being incorporated into different products. So it's very exciting, and I think as we move forward, it's going to be more exciting.
We appreciate you taking some time and joining us. Again, the Northern Pulse Growers Association's annual convention is January 27th and 28th. As always, headed back to Minot, North Dakota. They're at the Clarion Hotel. And for all the details, you can always visit the Northern Pulse Growers Association's website. That's going to do it from now. Have a great day.